Hi everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Mimeograph Monday with a twist. And today we're going to have some fun with the Playing in the Rain stamp set. It's been a while since I pulled that out and I don't know why, because they have the cutest little critters in there. They have the fun little bunny, the turtle. I have to point the opposite. Oh my god. I remember when I would try to back the tractor up with the wagon and you had to turn the opposite. So that's almost the same way. Alright, so there's this cute little fox, which is my maiden name, so I have to keep this set whenever we retire it. But it is super cute. So this is what we're going to play with today. And if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So it is super hot, so you might hear hold on a second. Alright, you might hear the air conditioner going, and I apologize for that, but it is super hot, so I can't really work without it, so there you have it. So make sure you let me know where you're viewing from. During the live premiere, I'm in the chat room off to the side, so make sure you head over there. I think that YouTube makes you log into your Google account in order to chat. If you are watching the replay, just leave a comment down below, and then YouTube will let me know, and then I can reach out to you. If you have any questions, that's where I'll be, like I said, during the premiere. Otherwise, you can reach me through my email as well as my blog over here. Alright, so I'm going to spin the camera really quick, so close your eyes just a second. Okay, so before we get started, I want to remind you, because the month is almost up. Can you believe it? June is almost gone. So you only have till the end of June to get the goodies, to earn the goodies and the guts for June. So these are the guts project after you would stamp and finish them. And then these are the goodies. These are really cute adhesive back dappled dots, and they're so fun. So if you order $75 before tax and shipping, you can pick goodies or guts. A lot of people want both, so they order $150 in the month, and then they get both. So if you have any questions at all, let me know. I do have a video to show you how to make your guts if you pick those. Alright, so let's get over to where I got the card. So Mimeograph Monday is basically, I'm going to case a project that's Stampin' Up. Usually it's what Stampin' Up did. I don't think I've ever done one from somebody else, I don't think. That makes me think, I wonder if I should do that from like a swap card or something, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, sometimes it's a flyer, but today it's out of the main catalog, and it's right here, so page 74, and I'm going to do this card right here. I just love it because it's using that new Full of Life designer series paper, and it is, so here's the Full of Life, and it has a lot of different colors, and it's the little 6x6 pack, so I'm going to use that. But what I found, you can get the recipes on my blog over here. If you go to the top where it says current catalog, click on that, and then it'll open up another page, and then the recipes are there. But I found, when I looked for this page, 74, this was not listed. So the recipe's not there. So I just kind of looked at this and kind of figured out what I thought it was. But what is so funny is this grass part, and I'll show you that in a minute. Alright, so we have the cute little Playing in the Rain. So stinking cute. And then that Full of Life designer series paper. Now what I did do ahead of time was I did stamp them so they could dry. And I stamped them on just basic white with the memento, because I'm going to use the blends. Now I'm not sure if they use the blends on the catalog one, but you know me, I like my blends, so I picked the blends. And then I also stamped the clouds with Pool Party and die cut them out as well. Because what is so fun is we have a die that cuts these out. So it makes it super, super easy. Plus there's a whole bunch of other pieces. There's a kite, there's butterflies, there's a puddle, there's flowers, there's even a cute little bridge. There's a die that even cuts out the little fox. Alright, so I picked these guys. But this is the funny part. Okay, so I was trying to figure out, well, how did they cut this paper? You know, because this is right in the center. And I am not a very good, I don't even know if that would be considered math. But, so mine might not be right where it's supposed to be. But I'm fine with that. So this, again, is the Full of Life Designer Series paper. It's 6 by 6. And then I used Pool Party as my card base. Now, this is where I was like, that grass. I was like, where did that grass come from? So I pulled out, I looked at a bunch of my dies. I'm like, well, Delicate Forest, you know, kind of has this grass, but it's shorter. And I thought, well, I can just trim, and that will work. So that's what I figured. Well, I'll use, it's not identical, but it'll work. But then when I pulled the dies out, I got a chuckle because in the dies, there's actually grass, and that's where they got it from. So now I can do it the way it's supposed to be. But anyways, I just had to laugh because I don't know why I had to laugh, but it was funny, I thought. All right, so let's get these guys colored. So like I said, I'm going to use the Memento. I stamped with the Memento because I'm going to use the blends. So these are the colors I chose, whether they're correct or not. That is fine. That is totally fine. All right. I also picked a different greeting set, so I'll show you that in a second. All right. So we have Bubble, Bubble, Bubble. Yes, Bubble Bath. So we're going to go light Bubble Bath in the ear holes, and the cute little pink bunny nose, and maybe a little cheek as well. And then we'll take the dark Bubble Bath and we'll just add a little dark. All right. Now I noticed that the little flower that the turtle was holding had some yellow, so I just picked the dark daffodil. That center is pretty small, so I'm not worrying about using the light and the dark. That's totally fine. All right, and then our little bunny, I tried to guess, again, I'm just guessing. So I did Pretty in Pink. So what's funny is Pretty in Pink, I'm thinking pink, pink, pink. But it's pretty dark compared to Bubble Bath. So to me, Bubble Bath is more of that baby pink than Pretty in Pink is. All right, so I'm just going to take some dark Pretty in Pink. And we're just going to put a little bit here and there on the raincoat. And then finish it with the light. And this looked similar enough to the catalog that I was totally fine with it. All right. The little turtle, his flower looked purple. So I just picked Freesia because that is I love Freesia. It's one of my favorite colors. So this is just a light Freesia. And then we'll do a little bit of dark Freesia just up in there in the center by that yellow. Okay. So now let's color the turtle. Alright, so the turtle, I chose Lemon Lime Twist. So I'm going to take my light Lemon Lime Twist. And we're going to color the turtle. I went right over that cute little pink cheek because you can still see it through that lemon lime. So again, this is the light. His little legs. And it looked like they did the whole turtle with green, but I wanted to switch it out just a little bit. So I'm going to put a little bit of crumb cake on them. So this is just the light lemon on those, whatever those are, those, the shell decoration. I'm sure they have a real name, but I'm not a turtle person. All right, then I'm going to take my dark lemon lime, and we're just going to put a little dark here and there. And since he's kind of cartoony, I'm not going to worry so much about blending out my lines, because I think it makes him look even more cute by having those definite lines, right? Or like usually you blend it out a little bit, and I'm not going to. All right, so now the bunny and the rest of the turtle I'm going to do with crumb. So we have light crumb cake, and I'm just going to color a little bunny with crumb. I don't use crumb that often, so I probably should. And I'm doing the same thing. I went right over the little cheek, because you can still see that little bit of pink shining through there. And his little legs. And then we're going to do the turtle. So I thought the shell should be 2 different colors. So that's what I chose. And then I made his belly be crumb as well. And then I'm just going to take the dark. I'm going to just add a little bit of dark. And again, I'm not going to worry about the lines, because it almost makes the bunny look furry. Right? So I'm going to give him a little chest hair tuft right there. All right, and then our little turtle, same thing. I'm just going to put a little dark here and there. To emphasize where some of the shadows would be. And I think that is plenty good for those guys. Alright, let me put my blends away. Excuse me for the noise. Alright, so let's put our card together. So we have this strip of shaded spruce, and it's just going to go along the bottom here. And it just, you can see a little bit of those. They're almost like rainbow, like rays. You can see that underneath. And then I'll just trim what's hanging over. So I had to kind of guess the greeting. And I wanted a greeting to stamp along my shaded spruce. And the Playing in the Rain stamps it as a cling. So you know me, I like to, if I'm going to do a greeting, I like to grab a photopolymer stamp set, because I can see through it. So I grabbed the Garden Meadow. Now, if I'm not mistaken, let me look at my catalog. I know at one time this was online only. So let me just see. Yes, it's still online only. So this is what I chose because I had some really cute, it had a nice skinny happy birthday I could use. And then it was just perfect. All right, so what I am going to do is I am going to put my happy birthday right along here. And I'm just going to use my Stampin' Blends. I mean my Memento. I don't know why I get them mixed up. It's just because I use them together, so I just kind of mess that up. All right, so happy birthday. And I'm just going to put that, I need to put it so I can see. Happy birthday. Right along there. Perfect. And then I have these two pieces of grass. And I'm just going to bend this a little bit and tuck them underneath here. So that's why I stamped this first before I tuck those under, because they leave a little bit of a bump. So you don't want to have a bump there when you're stamping your greeting. And then I'm just going to take a little green tip glue and I'm just going to lift them up a little bit. Put a little glue back there just so that they don't go anywhere. I could have probably put it on them first. That's okay. I'm just going to hold them down a second till they dry. All right. Now let's put our cute little critters on. And I'm going to put those on with glue dots. Okay. So we have our fun little bunny, and she's on first. Who's on first? Remember that funny joke? Who's on first? What's on second? I don't know, but it was something like that. All right, so now this one I cut a little bit better, so I have that kind of where it's supposed to be. All right, so he goes like this. So his little foot is kind of over that grass. And then the turtle is over the bunny. So he's kind of like this, like that. And then let's put our clouds. And I'm just going to put most of this card together with glue dots. So I've got a little cloud here. And I love that this cloud is a stamp. So you stamp it once. And then the die is all one piece too. And then when you die cut it, it gives you 3 separate clouds. Alright, so put that there. And then this little guy right over top of that one. So cute. Alright. And then this is just going to get glued directly to the pool party. Now, I didn't put anything on the inside because this is the catalog version one. When I did my twist, I put something on the inside. And the twist is coming up as soon as I finish this card. Alright, but look how cute. Isn't that so fun? So here's the one I did earlier, just so you can see, like, depending on how you cut this paper. So see, I could see that center a little bit, so I cut this one a little bit better. But and then I also put these grasses the opposite way. All right, so there's the catalog version. All right, so now let's do the twist. Now for the twist, I picked the Garden Meadow again. Alright, let me get my pieces here. I also picked a different designer series paper. So I picked the Meandering, M-N-N-A-L, Meandering. I think it's called Meandering. I'm like looking for my... It is. It's Meandering. I know it is. Meandering. And it's 6x6 too. Because I wanted it to be a scene. Like a scenery. Alright. Now I also am going to stamp on here. And I don't mind stamping on circles with the cling. Because see how like crooked I mounted that? Because of the circle, you can just like tweak it, right? Like you can just move it so the circle is even. So I'm just going to stamp that. Oh, happy day. Okay. But what I also did different is I trimmed the top of the Designer Series paper off. So this is going to go on the inside. And since I cut the top of the sky off, instead of putting on in the bottom, because usually I put these little strips on the bottom, I'm going to put this on the top because it's sky. So I'm going to stick that there. Trim my little tails. And then I have the perfect saying for the inside of the card from that garden meadow. And that saying is, I can't imagine having a better friend. Isn't that perfect for this cute little bunny and turtle? So I'm just going to stamp that right at the center there. And we'll set that aside when we put our card together. Now, one thing I also did was, let me get all my little critters here. I went into my DSP. So we had Designer Series paper. Come on out of there, little turtle. We had Designer Series paper. Now, it is retired. I don't know if you, sometimes you can get things on the clearance. I always say, go to that clearance rack at least once a week and see what's on there. Alright, so this is just a piece of that Meandering Meadows, and I just love that watercolor look. We've got a cute little scene. I just trimmed it down to 3 3/4 by 5. So it's on a 4 by 5 1/4, which goes on the standard card. So we'll put this on the inside so I don't lose it or get ink on it. So that goes on the inside. So that's 4 by 5 1/4. And then this is just a little 1-inch strip. Alright. So let's get this on the card. So this one's pretty quick because I let the Designer Series paper kind of do all my work for me, except for my little greeting. So my little greeting, my oh happy day, I'm going to put that on with glue dots as well. And this would be fun too if you did this in yellow, right? Then it would look like a sun. So that would be cute. But I'm just going to put it right here in front of that tree there. And now, so like I said, I pulled out some of my old Designer Series paper, and we had these little critters on the Designer Series paper already colored, so I just die cut those out so I didn't have to color them. So I've got the little bunny, and he's just going to be hopping on the trail here. So I kind of want him to overlap here, and I'm going to put him on with glue dots too. So I'm putting him on first so that I can put his ear over top of my oh happy day. So it looks like he's walking along the trail here. And then here comes his best friend, Mr. Turtle. And I'm going to put him on with dimensionals. So he's going to pop a little bit. And I've come down to almost the last of my dimensional pack. So make sure you use every little bit. Okay. So then we have our little turtle. And I'm going to have him kind of overlap the front or the rabbit just a tiny little bit. That way you can see that they're together. But look how cute. Isn't that so cute and simple? So here's the one I did earlier. So depending on, you know, how you cut the designer series paper, some of the bunnies are different colors on that pack of paper. But like I said, always check that clearance rack. I don't know if you can still get that paper or not. If not, you can simply, you know, stamp them and color them like I did the first card. All right, so let me get the, let's see, this is the one I demoed. So here's the catalog version, and then here is my twist. So what do you think? I think they're both super cute. So that was kind of interesting that I had to figure those colors out, but I think I got pretty close, and it's cute no matter what. But so anyways, all right, let me say see you later, alligator. But so yeah, so that put my mind to a little bit of a challenge. But yeah, I love it. I love both of them. So now I have 4 cute cards all ready to go. All right, so I'm going to stop blabbing. Have a great day, and I will see you tomorrow for my Teach Me Tuesdays. That will be at 3 o'clock Arizona time, same channel. Have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye for now.